Hello and welcome back.
Long time no see.
I know. Why does this always happen?
I know. Our schedules recently have just been like, I was going to try and do a figure of speech for something that's opposite, but I don't know. Like the moon and the sun.
A what? Oh.
Figure of speech. A metaphor. Yeah. Do you get that?
Yeah, I understand. I have a basic grasp on English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just polar opposites. You're the North Pole and I'm Antarctica. Nope, the Arctic and Antarctica.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can never remember which of which those are.
No, neither. And which one has penguins and which ones have polar bears?
I don't know.
Haven't you seen a polar bear since the last time we saw each other?
I have. I went to Vienna Zoo and it did make me a bit sad that there was a polar bear just in Austria. It feels a bit wrong.
Is Austria cold or hot?
Well, it was hot.
Mm.
And I was going to say he looked happy. Did he look happy?
Yeah, I don't know how happy you could be in a little cage when they should be roaming the whole of the ice part.
It's one of the best zoos in the world, I want to say.
Oh, okay. What, for like welfare?
Well, that's what I thought, but then I don't actually know.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm hoping that the animals are well looked after.
There was one zoo I went to that, like, they had signs around it where they told you where every animal had been rescued from like circuses and markets and stuff, which was really cool. But there was another I went to that wasn't very cool. Anyway, enough zoo talk.
Enough about zoos. This is a minisode, so we actually are going to keep it short and sweet.
But I think it's important to do a little, we miss you, we're sorry we missed an episode.
Yeah.
But we're going to stop saying sorry like we've said a million times, but we're back, so we're doing the best we can always.
We're only
Life's
sorry.
Busy. Sorry.
I spoke over you.
No, I spoke over you. Carry on.
We're only sorry because we really like being consistent and we like having this place to talk and sharing our ideas and thoughts and debates and topics with you.
Yeah, and having just a safe space to know that you can come to every Sunday and most Wednesdays to just feel at peace and take a minute, well, hopefully more than a minute out of your day to have...
Everyone turns it off after 60 seconds.
Yeah. Well, if you've been here and you're leaving now, thank you for listening. We love you.
Have a nice time.
We're talking about...
what I eat in a days.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's true. I like the little ringtone you gave to it there.
Thank you. I don't know why I have to invent a song for everything, but we move.
Should make a Comfort Zone album. We definitely shouldn't.
Who would buy that?
Not me. I'm feeling very chaotic today.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very jittery.
I'm feeling a bit jazzed up. Like and I'm about to drink more coffee, which maybe is not the best idea.
So I picked a matcha, slow releasing caffeine.
I don't think I'd enjoy a matcha enough to want to order it.
Have you tried strawberry matcha?
I've still not tried normal matcha.
Well, you're going to have some of mine today. I'm going to force you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We'll see how I feel about that. Anyway.
Sorry.
Because I'm going to get us off topic and we're never going to talk.
I thought you were going to carry on there.
I just stopped.
Yes, what I eat in a day is we're going to do a little deep dive into whether we think I can't speak. Because I've had 2 coffees. Anyway, whether we think they are harmful, whether we think they could be helpful.
I think there's no right or wrong answers.
Yeah.
And this isn't us saying categorically one thing or another. I actually have very mixed opinions on what I eat in a day is. And it would be very hypocritical of me to slate what I eat in a day is, considering I basically built my entire platform originally around making recovery what I eat in a days. And those were so helpful for me at the time. And I loved watching other people's. And the overwhelming majority of the comments I received were about how helpful people found my what I eat in a days, which is why I continued to do them.
Yeah.
But I know there is also a lot of conversation about how what I eat in a days just increase comparison and kind of, do they actually help or are they just
disguised as helpful and then really not actually helping anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I think we need to firstly address how real they are, for one, and whether they can be taken as fact or as fiction.
Yeah.
Because that can really help us perceive, like help us to perceive them in the correct way when we view them on social media. Because honestly, about 70%, I'm going to say, I'm not going to be on it with a number, but I'd say about 70% of them are fake.
Well, I always
would you not?
Yeah, no, I agree. I always just think you're not going to film an uninteresting day of eating or unaesthetic. I mean, I do. Like, I quite like making an unaesthetic day of eating.
Yeah.
But But I feel like most people, if they're trying to make an aesthetic what eat in a day, it's going to be everything looking great.
Yeah.
Everything like high effort meals.
Yeah.
And most of the time, that's just not realistic for a day-to-day person.
Yeah.
A day-to-day person?
Day-to-day.
I'm a day-to-day person for an average person.
The thing about social media is to get people engaged, you do need to have good-looking, interesting content. And me filming my bowl of Weetabix and a toasty is not aesthetic content that's going to go viral on social media. So people just want views. And to get views, one, they're either going to make this like insanely, I'm going to eat 500 colours of the rainbow all day, every day, and spend 4 hours cooking each meal. They're going to make a video like that because they know it's going to get views, or they're going to make a video where it's not as helpful for people because they know it might cause some controversy. Do you know rage bait?
Rage bait is very real. I think people need to realise this, that actually just because somebody has posted something, say they've made a mistake in their content, a spelling mistake or some kind of mistake, or they're saying or doing something controversial, a lot of the time that is to garner comments.
Yeah, I used to work in social media marketing, and one of the things I learned is spell something wrong on purpose so people comment about it and correct you, and then it gets engagement. Like that's one of the things that I was told not to do like all the time, but
you see people doing it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Or pronouncing things wrong. That's the thing that I've seen. Not like just because you don't know, but just actually pronouncing things wrong.
There was that lady that I can't remember who it was, but she used to like draw something on her face or something.
Like a piece of pen.
Yeah, like things like that, just to make people comment and say like, what is that?
It worked.
But yeah, and I feel like what I eat in a days can be like that too. Like people can want engagement, so they'll either do the most interesting meals ever in the world that then makes you feel like you're really lazy and you're not cooking enough and you're not like eating the rainbow and you're not doing all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Or what was I saying? I've literally just completely lost my entire train of thought.
Rage bait. Like they show a day where they're clearly not eating enough, or I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. The whole idea of validation around eating disorders can influence people's posting what I eat in a days. Because if you are really unwell with an eating disorder and the eating disorder wants validation, because that's how eating disorders work, people might post things that are really unhelpful and actually show them really not eating enough because their eating disorder kind of wants people to know that they are ill.
Yeah, and as much as I just said, like, people do it on purpose for engagement, the people that post stuff like that probably don't realise how harmful that is to one themselves and to everyone else around them. Like, they're posting it. I know when I used to post, like, content of my food years ago, I didn't really care about who saw it. It was more like, am I boring you?
I just literally could not stifle that yawn.
I know I wasn't actually posting it for anyone else. I was doing it as like a food diary for myself to like hold myself accountable. Like I didn't go out and intend for that to harm anyone else. I give up with speaking today. To harm anyone else or for that to be toxic and to just jeopardize someone else's opinion on what they're eating. I just literally did that for myself, and anyone that saw it was like, oh, that's cool. Like it was cool to me that someone liked it, but then maybe that was giving my disordered brain validation as well. So yeah, it's just, and like looking back at that stuff now, I'm like, I can't believe I put that stuff on the internet because it was bad. Like bad. But yeah.
But you've grown, you've changed.
Exactly. Okay. And in the time I didn't know what I was doing, and now I realise in that headspace, social media should be off the table. Like I shouldn't have been anywhere near an Instagram account and the foodie community in like a negative sense. I feel like there's two sides to like the food community on social media.
It's either very food freedom-esque and not restrictive.
Yeah.
Or it goes the complete other way.
Yeah, and it can be often disguised. The restrictive meals can often be disguised as food freedom and healthy eating and nutritious. Yeah.
But we also have to remember, right, that just because somebody else's day of eating works for them doesn't mean that it will work for you. Like what's healthy for other people might not be healthy for you. Like there's probably people out there who eat really lean protein and
grass-fed
something and 8 pieces of fruit and veg a day, and like that's great for them, and that genuinely might be what's healthiest for them. But for me, that trying to eat like that would mean I cut out foods I loved. I had to focus really on the macros and what I was eating. Like that wouldn't be healthy for me.
No.
And just because somebody else's day of eating looks like that and is getting praise and is being promoted as something good doesn't mean that the way you're eating is wrong. It just means that it's
100%.
different.
100%. And you have to really tune into yourself and be realistic with what you actually need, like not what you want to do. Like, I don't know how I'm trying to word this, but part of me, like I had loads of fruit in my fridge the other day. I had strawberries and I had bananas that were going off and I had blueberries that were going off. And in my head, I was like, oh, I could be really healthy right now and have like fruit and yogurt and all this stuff. And I was like, but actually, I don't want that. And if I was going to force myself to eat like that, I wouldn't have ate it. So I wouldn't have eaten at all. So it was in that moment thinking, right, the healthiest decision for me right now is to go and have biscoff on toast because I actually feel like that and that would make me want to eat. And if I was just eating fruit and yogurt, I wouldn't want to eat at all. So it's about creating that, that safety net for your brain and body to know that you are always going to have, like, allow yourself to have the food that you want, and that makes you, I don't know where I'm going with this.
No, this
My
makes
brain
perfect
is just,
sense. Like I actually really relate, and I feel like having had a restrictive eating disorder, I kind of have a bit of a food scarcity fear. So when my fridge is like really empty, I feel kind of scared. I feel like, oh my gosh, like I need to have things to eat. And the other thing is, I have had times where, say, I was trying to sort of not balance my hormones. The whole balancing hormones things is like stressful.
I feel like we need to do a deep dive on that.
Yeah, we shall. But I was kind of looking into like foods that would help my skin be healthier. And I feel like there was probably a week or a couple of weeks where I did a food shop and I bought these sort of more health driven foods instead of what I normally ate. And I just found it so demotivating. I just didn't want to eat.
Because you just don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So would you rather not eat or just eat food you enjoy and know that your body's safe and comfortable and you're going to function like a normal human and not have zero brain power, zero energy, zero motivation, zero zest for life because you're waking up and looking at a fridge and eating freaking broccoli for breakfast?
Exactly. And like if you're trying to quote unquote eat healthy and you're finding yourself just having no appetite for it and just really like just not enjoying it, that doesn't mean that there's something fundamentally wrong with you. Like
food is
that
like,
can be a really disordered to force yourself to eat in a way that you don't want to eat just because like people have told you it's healthy. It's so much healthier to eat what you want to eat when you want to eat, whether it's what society deems as junk food or unhealthy food.
I mean, it's there for a reason. Like, it's literally there for a reason. It's not going to harm your body to the point of no return. It's not going to damage you, because if it was to do that, they wouldn't be allowed to sell it. So like, it's not as dangerous as social media makes it seem and all of this stuff. You can eat whatever you want. That's all I'm saying.
Eating something is always going to be better than eating nothing, obviously.
Quote of the app.
Quote of the app. Oh my gosh, we haven't had that in ages.
A little throwback.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh, are you done? I was going to say, I just want to put a little, like, on that conversation, I want to put a little
disclaimer.
Anecdote in.
Sorry, I don't know why I just really thought you were saying disclaimer.
No,
go on.
Anecdote. So, well, not really, but a little bit. So I didn't eat fruit or veg. I think I've told this story before, but if you haven't heard, I didn't eat fruit or veg for the first 18 years of my life. Maybe as a baby, like when I was force-fed and didn't really know what was going on. But I would not eat fruit and veg. The only vegetable I would eat would be broccoli on a roast dinner if it was covered in vinegar.
In vinegar?
Yeah.
On a roast dinner?
Yeah. So you couldn't taste the broccoli and it was covered in vinegar.
I'm scared of you.
Yeah, and you'd like to mash it. I would mash it in a Yorkshire pudding. At the bottom of a Yorkshire pudding.
It's getting worse. It's just getting vinegar.
Yeah.
Where's the vinegar coming into this?
I don't know. And then I'd put a roast potato on top, so it'd kind of be disguised, and then I'd eat the stuffed Yorkshire pudding. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so that's the only veg that I would eat probably once every 2 weeks, and like 2 florets. Is that what they're called? Florets. Yeah, so that would be my vegetable intake for the first 18 years of my life. I would, like, my old friend's mum once tried to pay me to eat a bit of cucumber. Wouldn't do it. And, like, I would just gag whenever I ate fruit or veg. So if I survived and I'm still here, I'm sure you'll be fine if you don't have your 5 a day. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's nutrients and stuff in fruit and veg, but it's not, you don't have to live off fruit and veg. I mean, it's also actually quite difficult to eat 5 to 7 pieces of fruit and veg a day.
What?
I mean, I suppose if you cook everything from scratch, it's easier.
That's just not possible. But yeah, I guess, should we wind back in? What I eat in a day is helpful or harmful. I've made one recently, and I have not ever made one before, I don't think. Have I? No, I haven't. I made one recently when I was on holiday because, one, probably feeding into the fact that they're not 100% realistic. One, because I was away and it was just fun and I was trying new things and going out and stuff. So I was like, oh, I really want to film this. So one, that's not realistic because I don't eat like that every day because I was on holiday. Don't know why I'm leading into a number 2 point here because I don't really have a number 2. But I guess that just is more to preface that they're not 100% realistic all the time, and I should balance that out with a normal day where I'm just out at home all day because I don't leave the house. I don't necessarily have the time to cook really great meals. I don't really enjoy cooking at the moment. So yeah, I should probably do that just to kind of feed it into the narrative feed it into the narrative of putting realistic content out on the platform that's actually helpful. But yeah, a lot of the what I eat in a days on social media are fake. They're filmed over multiple days and edited together. I know that for a fact. I know people have come out and said that they've done that. Like, you just have to really not take anything as fact because you do not know what has happened behind that. You don't know if they've gone and got another snack in between that they've not showed, or you don't know if they've shown you like this amazing meal and not eaten it. Like, you just don't know. And that's where I think your what I eat in a days are really helpful because they are just what you eat. Like, it's realistic and it's not restrictive. It's really, really helpful for people to see a normal amount of food because our perception of normal has just been ripped up and thrown away. So yeah, they can be helpful, they can be harmful. It just depends on who and what you consume and how you go about consuming it.
I very much agree. I think I create them because I know that they're helpful.
Yeah.
I think that being unwell with an eating disorder and actively making what I eat in a days, as in not being in full-on active recovery, I think that's harmful.
So do I.
And I don't think people should do that.
No.
But I understand that people are unwell and that impacts your decisions. You know, there's nuance. But I feel that personally, when I was struggling with food, I found what I eat in a day is more helpful than harmful.
I think they can be really helpful to show someone having a happy and fulfilling and free life around food that's not scary, where it's not fueled by comparison. It's more fueled by, like, look at them, not really worrying about food, eating when they're hungry, listening to their cravings, and they're still happy and they're not going to bed crying at night, and they just eat and then they move on with their day.
You've just made me think as well.
Yeah.
That's what I eat in a day should be about. About your life, not about just your body. When it starts with a body check and it's like, this is what I eat in a day. But whether you're saying to look like this or not, if you're starting it with a body check, people are going to think they look like that and this is what they eat. Therefore, the two are linked.
Yeah, your brain puts that together automatically, even if there's no words going on in the whole situation.
As soon as a what I eat in a day starts with a body check, I scroll.
Yeah. Get out of there. You just know it's not going to be good for you.
We could all... Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, it's nice when it's like weaved into a little bit of a vlog.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And we could all eat the same things and we would all look entirely different.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. Your body is your body. It's no one else's body. It's your home. Fuel it how you want to fuel it. Like, there is no right or wrong. There is, but you know what I mean.
As long as you're eating enough.
Yeah, as long as you're eating enough.
You're eating what you enjoy.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong. Food should be fun.
Wow. Food should be fun.
I really do feel sorry for anyone listening to this because I'm just like a mess.
We need to get JC some food.
Food should be fun. Food should be something you look forward to. Food should be something that you use to fuel your body but also fuel your soul, because you know what? Nothing hits more than like a bag of chocolate when you've had a crap day. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's there for. Comfort food is a thing. It's called comfort food for a reason.
Agree. Let us know what you think about what I eat in a days. Do you find them helpful? Do you find them harmful?
Yeah.
Do you have an opinion that sits somewhere in between? Yeah. But please keep the discussion friendly in the comments, and remember that everyone is human and they're allowed their own opinions. So no being unkind. Not that you guys are ever really unkind, but we do get the odd comment where it's like someone's a little bit harsh to someone else, and then it makes me sad because be nice to each other, please.
Be nice to each
other.
Nice to each other.
Okay.
On that note, just any what I eat in a day post that you see on social media, take with a pinch of salt. Just a little bit of advice.
And a bit of vinegar on your brock.
There you go.
Apparently that's the thing.
Take everything with a pinch of salt and vinegar. And we'll see you on Sunday.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.